Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in with me today. Today we're going to be checking out the Beach Boys with California Girls. All right, so let's go ahead and take this one for a spin. Haven't heard this one before, and we've gotten introduced to a little bit of Beach Boys. Probably, I don't know how many. I would assume with a name like the Beach Boys, you've got tons and tons of famous music. We've done some of them. Probably haven't done all of them though. But let's go ahead and listen to California Girls. Don't know how many people know this track right here, but we're going to spin it here on the channel today. If you've been enjoying the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out that description. Great way to support me. And with that being said, let's hop into it, man. Here we go.
Styles they wear, and the southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel alright, and the northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls.
Are you saying he wishes they could all be?
The West Coast has the sunshine and the girls all get so tan. I dig a French bikini on Hawaiian Island girls by a palm tree in the sand. I've been all around this great big world and I've seen all kind of girls. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back in the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all
Oh, that drum bit. There we go, short and sweet, man. So great harmonies on this one, great singing. The drums are phenomenal, man. Definitely a little power behind that. Now the content of the song is funny because he's giving a shout out pretty much to all the girls of the United States and of the world, but he's saying he wishes they could all be California girls. You could take this two ways. And I'm sure there were a lot of girls who weren't a fan of this one that didn't live in California, like, yeah, I'm gonna skip this song, right? I don't feel like you're giving us our due. So he's saying, I wish they could all be California girls. Now you could take this two ways, right? One, the California girls are better than you, and I wish you were as good as the girls in California. That's one way you can take it. Or two, he loves all girls that he's encountered throughout the world and the United States, and he wishes all of you could be in California, right? And that way he didn't have to travel the world to be where you are, and you are all equally great, and he wishes California had more diversity and more personality and more of you there with him. Okay, so the latter is definitely the way that I think everybody would like to take it. That way you don't feel maybe put off by this song. But It does sound like he's saying he thinks California Girls are better. That's what I thought I was hearing. So that's what we got with the Beach Boys, California Girls. Now, take away any of the substance of the matter of lyrics, and you can just say, hey, it's just a good song. It's just a good song, and I get that too, because it is. It really is a good song. I like that just at the beginning, you get a slight transition in sound, and you get right into this song. So I do like that, just small components like that can really make a difference, where you get just a slight transition where the beginning is kind of different than the rest of the song. So I appreciated that when I took a listen right now. But let's go ahead and learn a little bit more about the California Girls and the Beach Boys. All right, so we have this one released in 1965, considered pop rock art pop. Okay, Brian Wilson, who I believe he may have recently passed away, June 11th. 2025. So rest in peace, Mr. Brian Wilson. I do remember seeing that on Facebook. For right now, I was just like, you know what? I think I had saw that, and that is recent as of the time. Yeah, I mean that's this month as the time of this recording. I guess you guys will be seeing this kind of next month, but yeah, this is very sad. Brian Wilson, man, rest in peace. Now back into this one, it was California Girls is a song by the American rock band The Beach Boys for their 1965 album Summer Days and Summer Nights, written by Brian Wilson and Mike Love. It didn't say which album though, like it sometimes it says the order. I don't assume this was the first album. I don't know which album this would be in their catalog. Okay, so it says that this one reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was top 10 in several other countries. Wilson conceived California Girls during his first acid trip while thinking about women and Western film scores. The song is distinguished for its orchestral prelude, layered vocals, and chromaticism. Okay, Wilson later referred to it as the hymn to the youth, the Beach Boys anthem, and his favorite record by the group. Wow. Although he remained dissatisfied with their vocal performance, it was the band's first recording with touring musician Bruce Johnson, who was not yet an official group member, I guess. So California Girls inspired the Beatles parody Back in the USSR. Haven't heard that one yet, and many other songs with similar identical titles. All right. So background on this one, it says Brian Wilson, according to some accounts, was inspired to write California Girls during his first time taking psychedelic drug LSD, an occasion supervised by his friend Lauren Schwartz. Wilson corroborated in 2004 documentary Beautiful Dreamer that he had written the song while on his first acid trip, but in the 2021 documentary Long Promised Road, he stated that he wrote the song during the week after the trip when he was sober. Okay, so I was wondering if there was any kind of I don't know, I don't see it, but I was wondering how the youth took this song. So you guys would be the best ones to answer that, I guess. When this song came out, was it seen just as a great anthem to the youth, or were there some girls that you knew, or were you that girl that took maybe a step back from this song and said, what exactly are we saying here? Like, are the other girls not good enough? Does it have to be California Girls? Because that's really what I ended up pulling from this one. Okay, so maybe this one answers it right here. It says the lyrics describe an appreciation for the qualities of girls from different regions of the United States, and of course he said the world, he's been across the world, and the wish that they all could be in the narrator's home state. Okay, so that was, I was saying the latter was better way for it to be all-encompassing and inclusive, okay? Inclusivity. So yeah, that's the better way, and it sounds like that's the way it was intended, was I wish you could all be here with me. So there you go, the chant for all the women. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in here. If there's more from the Beach Boys you want me to check out, let me know. If there's more from any artist and title, let me know that as well. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check out the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.